Well, it's very important, you know what I'm saying, to take in consideration how someone passes on into the spirit realm. You know, when we're talking in the Western world about this, you know, this phenomenon, it's like we don't really take much of it into consideration. But when a spirit, or when the spirit of someone or the soul of someone passes on to the other side, especially if they died in an inhumane way, those things taint their soul. Their soul bears the marks of their infliction. You know, let me give you an example. There was a guy I used to know years ago, you know what I'm saying, years ago, and he was murdered by some police, you know. Basically, I didn't know, but when the spirit appeared to me, I didn't know what happened, but the spirit appeared to me and showed me all its wounds. And then when I spoke to the family later, all the wounds, the place he showed me that he was shot, this was years ago this happened, was a place that he was actually shot physically. You know what I'm saying? And I think he even gave me a name of a cop that actually shot him. So before the news even came about, he revealed to me the name of one of the police officers that shot him. But it's not about talking about the accuracy of my reading. It's talking more about the way he appeared to me. You know, the way he appeared to me was a person with a couple of gunshot wounds whatsoever. Now, I had no idea, you know what I'm saying, of this whatsoever, you know what I'm saying, that he was, that where location he was shot at, whatever. I didn't know nothing, but he just showed me all these places where his wounds were. Now, I had another encounter recently with a relative that died a long time ago in a very inhumane way. You know, this relative appeared to me in my sleep whatsoever with the wounds she had when she was going through her surgery. You know, so those wounds carried over into the spirit realm, or what some people would call the infernal regions, or the purgatoire, or the purgatory. You know, see, the thing about voodoo today is that everybody talk about Guinea, this and that, you know, in America. But when you talk about voodoo in Haiti, we have a concept of a purgatory. You know what I'm saying? We recognize such things we've learned from Catholic theology. It's like this, like I say, you don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. It's not to say that the Catholic, description of a purgatory is, that was our only understanding of that. I mean, if you go way back into, ancient Egyptian history, you hear of the twat, where, people actually go into this underworld itself, you know what I'm saying? So this is not a concept that is, fairly new with Catholicism, but I would definitely say that when we were brought over, this is a concept we definitely, took consideration. You know what I mean? When you start talking about loi like Marinette and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? This is definitely what you'd call a restless soul. A person who passed on into the other side, unnaturally. So I definitely want to talk about that, because when you start talking about loi and voodoo, this and that, there's different categories of spirits. You know what I'm saying? You have spirits that, you could say that come from the realm that Bawa allows to come through. You have spirits that Kafu governs over. You have spirits that Marinette governs over. So you got to know, the category of these spirits itself. Even the Gede himself is a legion, I would say a legion. Each Gede himself, I would say some Gedes carry legions that walk with them. So you got to know even, all the categories of spirits. When you talk about Haitian voodoo, it's not just a one-dimensional field, There's a lot of perspectives and a lot of groups and categories within this spiritual hierarchy. So with that said, I conclude this video. Thank you guys for watching.